This year promises to be an exciting one for new TV shows. Here's our pick of 7 most anticipated new series in February and March. Enjoy! Let's start with something light.
We've got major problems, Detective Hickman.
What is it?
We're out of crime scene tape.
For those tired of the prestige TV trend of 8-hour movie-like dramas, this series offers a return to procedural format. Lou Hickman, a small-town detective who suddenly finds herself partnered with her estranged brother, Henry, a decision made by their father, the chief of police.
Oh no.
Henry, the family's black sheep, is a socially awkward yet brilliant Sherlock-esque savant, making him the complete opposite of his sister.
Fat guy.
Fat as you, or like fatter? What?
Together, the trio falls into a dysfunctional yet endearing family dynamic, one that delivers plenty of laughs but knows when to hit the emotional beats. There is also a vivid sense of place. The town of Eden Vale comes to life with quirky, memorable characters, evoking the small-town charm of Twin Peaks. While the show doesn't reinvent the wheel, it embraces a lighthearted yet sincere tone, balancing comedy, heart, and intriguing mysteries. Good Cop, Bad Cop starts on February 19th. Zero Day deserves attention at least for one major reason. It marks Robert De Niro's television debut. This gripping political thriller sees De Niro take on the role of former U.S. President George Mullen, who is pulled out of retirement to investigate a devastating cyber attack. Mullen is a relic of the past, flawed but principled, an old-school public servant who is trying to navigate a rapidly changing world. Describing the intense filming process, De Niro compared it to doing 3 feature films back-to-back, adding, "It was like swimming the English Channel, leaving France behind, not yet seeing England. I just had to keep going, or else I'd sink." Zero Day is created by Eric Newman, the showrunner of Narcos. So to find out how an old-school president will investigate a cyber attack, tune in on February 20th. The series will have 6 episodes.
I'm not going to waste a lot of time going over all the ways I can get information out of you. I'm going to get right to it. Your friend Isar, ICE picked him up. He'll be deported within 2 days. Your father, Medicare stopped paying for his dialysis. He'll last, 5-6 weeks before he drops dead? And then you have a son, Charlie. Your ex, she's using again. I had her arrested. That's 3 people. That's nothing compared to the thousands and thousands of innocent lives that were lost because of what you took part in.
Stephen Knight, the mastermind behind Peaky Blinders, returns with an electrifying new period drama. Set in the 1880s Victorian London, this gritty series plunges us into the underground world of illegal boxing. Stephen Knight says, "What makes the story we tell all the more compelling is that it is based on the lives of real people who lived extraordinary lives in extraordinary times." The series follows Hezekiah and Alec, 2 best friends from Jamaica who are thrust into the brutal world of post-industrial revolution in London's East End. As they navigate the city, Hezekiah crosses paths with Mary Carr, the formidable leader of the 40 Elephants, a notorious all-female gang infamous for their daring thefts and ingenious cons, such as wearing artificial arms and fake purses in shopping centers, or posing as housemaids for rich families and then looting their houses. But survival on these streets isn't just about cunning, it's about strength. As Hezekiah hones his boxing skills, he finds himself in a fierce rivalry with the ruthless Sugar Goodson, a seasoned fighter whose battles with Hezekiah soon spill far beyond the ring. With 6 gripping episodes, 1,000 Blows will premiere on February 21st.
Please welcome all the way from Jamaica, Hezekiah Moscow!
Small Town Big Story is described as witty and deeply dramatic comedy set in a fictional rural Irish town that suddenly finds itself in the Hollywood spotlight. When a major film production rolls into town, it brings more than just inconveniences. It unearths a secret that was buried for 25 years. At the center of it all is Wendy Patterson, played by Christina Hendricks, a local girl turned successful TV producer who returns from Los Angeles with a big budget project. Meanwhile, Paddy Considine plays Seamus Proctor, the town's beloved doctor and a respected pillar of the community. The intriguing trailer teases unexpected supernatural twists and hidden mysteries, showing there's far more to this story than just small-town scandals and old love affairs. Small Town Big Story premieres on February 27th and will have 6 episodes.
We planning on discussing the fact that dead birds keep dropping out of the feckin' sky or what? Well, the agenda is actually fairly packed. We could squeeze dead birds into Thursday night's agenda.
When No One Sees Us is a gripping thriller adapted from Sergio Saria's novel of the same name. Set during Holy Week in a quiet Spanish village near a U.S. Army base, the series explores the uneasy coexistence of American influence and Andalusian traditions. Lucia, a determined civil guard sergeant, is investigating the bizarre suicide of a local resident and a series of strange incidents during the town's first Easter procession. Meanwhile, Magali, a U.S. Army special agent, arrives at the base to track down a missing American soldier, only to find herself entangled in a web of corruption tied to the base's powerful leadership. As Magali and Sergeant Andrew Taylor, the base's lone military policeman, dig deeper, they uncover a far-reaching conspiracy linking the town's residents and American military personnel in ways they never expected. Following its San Sebastian International Film Festival preview, where 12 minutes of the first episode were screened, Variety hailed it as pure cinema of the first order. The 8-episode season premieres on March 7th, with new episodes dropping weekly. From Paul William Davies, former writer and producer of Scandal, comes The Residence, a thrilling new mystery series set in the most iconic house in America. Show is inspired by Kate Brower's book The Residence Inside the Private World of the White House that offered backstairs look at the maids, butlers, and staff who keep the White House running. This screwball whodunit series follows wildly eccentric detective Cordelia Cupp, who teams up with FBI Special Agent Edwin Park to untangle a twisted murder mystery filled with political intrigue, hidden secrets, and unexpected dangers lurking behind the White House's pristine facade. 132 rooms, 157 suspects, 1 dead body. Describing the show, Paul Davies says, "It's funny, it's suspenseful, it's clever, it's totally farcical in places, and genuinely romantic in others." The Residence releases all 8 episodes on March 20th.
Breaking news. Tonight, chaos has spread across the city. Officials are advising to shelter in place.
This summer.
You smell that? Oh, he's dropping trout.
All right, y'all. We love it, but it's whack up in here. We got a trailer crisis. Heartland Theater owners are refusing to show this because of the diarrhea explosion.
What? That's literally the funniest part of the trailer.
No, hold on. This is a movie where zombies infect people with their diarrhea. How the f else are we supposed to sell this guy?
Okay, well, hold on now. Are we losing the point of the film and the comedy? We made a dark satire about medical disinformation, and I don't want that to get lost.
No, it's true. It's a very deep and complex film, but I want that diarrhea explosion.
Seth Rogen takes a hilarious deep dive into the chaotic world of Hollywood with The Studio, a sharp-witted parody of the movie business. The series follows Matt Remick, the newly appointed head of fictional Continental Studios, as he scrambles to save the struggling company amid the ever-changing landscape of the film industry. With movies fighting to stay relevant, Matt and his team grapple with their own insecurities, juggle egotistical artists and ruthless executives, and try to keep their cool, despite the constant threat of career-ending disasters at every party, set visit, marketing meeting, and awards show. The show boasts an all-star cast plus a lineup of A-list cameos from Bryan Cranston, Martin Scorsese, Charlize Theron, Ron Howard, and more. With 10 episodes, the show premieres on March 26th, with the first 2 episodes.
Who are all these people? I don't recognize any of them.
They're influencers. Most of them don't even go inside. They just make their red carpet TikToks and leave.
What is happening to this town? I remember when the red carpet for the Golden Globes actually stood for something.
These are 7 shows we're excited to watch, and we hope you'll enjoy them too. And what are your most anticipated series for February and March? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.